Hey everybody, welcome back. We're still with Darcy Bingham talking about conversations with consequence. So I hope you've listened in today, and if not for the whole show, go back and rewind because there's so many great little nuggets in here that I think can help you. You know, we talk a lot on the show about just personal behavior, inspiring, motivating, encouraging things, trying to see the better view. Right. You know, we don't always get to choose what happens to us, right? But we do have the opportunity to choose how we respond to those things. And I think what you're all about is just continuous growth, continuous learning, you know, being the best versions of ourselves and really thinking through, you know, is what I'm doing aligned with my values, aligned with the feelings of like, how do you want to feel today? Do you want to feel vibrant? Do you want to feel energetic? Do you want to feel joy? And look around you and who are you spending your day with? And are they adding or subtracting from your vision of your day? Is that fair?
That's totally fair.
Yeah. And so the question becomes is, how do we do that? And I get that question a lot. Like, well, you know, I've got to work a full-time job, but I've got, you know, a 3- and a 4-year-old running around, you know, tugging at my feet. How do I do that? Like, how do I make that space? So, just generally speak, and I know it's a big question, Darcy, but would you say to people that just want to start to become more deliberate about their day, and how do you do that in some of those difficult situations?
I think one of the things, I journal every day, right?
Love, yeah.
And one of the things I like to do is say, okay, yesterday, what really added to my energy? What really made me feel great? What one thing did I see beauty in or find awe around? What brought me joy yesterday? And then, you know, what made me feel like somebody just drained me, right? What was it that was the takeaway? And what was the add? And how can you get more of that add? Many people do a gratitude journal. Love that. I like a joy journal too, right? What makes you happy? Maybe you just walking along the sidewalk. I always think, there's a Tom Hanks movie, Joe versus the Volcano, obscure reference there. But he's walking along and there's a daisy growing out of the sidewalk. And two people step on it and then he goes down and he kind of lifts it up, back up. And, you know, it's this moment in his day that he did something positive and noticed something that brought joy, right? And let's get more of those. Find something in your day. Maybe your child said something really funny. Maybe they did something and threw their arms around your leg and hugged you. You know, what little things just kind of make it worth it.
And that's the beauty of journaling, because not only does it get it off your chest, off your mind, you know, to give you some release, if you will, but it also is it's a real-time remembrance of just exactly that. So you can understand what are those strengths, right? And protect them. So I want to do more of the things that bring me joy. And I want to be aware enough of my day that I notice the daisy growing from the concrete. Because how many things just pass us by? You know, I was walking down the street not too long ago, and it was in the course of a week, I found a $100 bill. I found 2 $5 bills.
Awesome.
Yeah, and it was like, and then 2 quarters. And I was like, what's going on with the fives right now? Because
prosperity is in your future, right?
I know.
Just be aware of opportunity.
But had I not been aware of my surroundings, it may have passed me by. You know, so the journaling, and then the other thing too is I think we are so hard on ourselves. And in so many ways, and I just won't say women or mothers or father. I mean, everybody is hard on themselves. I didn't do enough today. How could I do better? And it's like, okay, it's a moment in time. Recognize it, and then just do better next time. Move on. Or not even do better, just do what is going to bring you the joy. And it doesn't have to be huge things.
No. A good friend, Ingrid, she's, you know, maybe 15 years older than me.
Okay.
And we were chatting several years ago, And she's like, I learned something really important today. It's that I do not have to do earth-shattering things to change the world for the better. I hereby give you permission,
Exactly.
to do small things that make the world a better place. It doesn't have to be huge.
Oh, I love that. I mean, because it could be from, I did these 10 things. I woke up, thank God.
Yes.
I mean, you're
Right, right.
you're better than
Right.
like, I mean, just the fact that you're waking up breathing is a good thing.
Yeah.
You make your bed, got something done.
Right.
You did, just even the littlest things.
Right.
You went to the grocery store and helped somebody with the cart, or you smiled at somebody, or told them,
Changed
they
their
looked pretty today, or whatever. Just those little things that don't even have to cost a cent.
I mean, I may not cure cancer, but I may help a student, or help a little kid get a library card that they can go learn more.
Yeah.
And they do that.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Small things can, the butterfly effect, right?
Yes.
Small things can affect tremendous
And
change.
you never know how what you do
Is gonna
really
change.
going to change that
someone's
person's
life.
life. Yeah, so I'm so bummed that we only have like a couple minutes left, but I was reading, one of your conversations with Consequence, and it was around not keeping score.
Right.
What is that? Just to
Well,
round
we
this
talked
out.
earlier about the Sullivans.
Yeah.
Yeah, this was another bit of Sullivan wisdom.
Okay.
And it said, everyone tells you you can't keep score.
No relation
right?
to Sally Sullivan on the Big
that's
Biz
right, that's right.
show, just FYI.
That's true. And they said, in a relationship, you better not keep score because you don't know who's going to be changing whose diapers at the end.
Sage
So
advice.
you don't know who's, or, there's other sayings, make sure you're always putting money in your pocket, or
Mad money? Like,
well, coins in the other person's pocket, right?
Oh.
Because you never know when you have to make a withdrawal, right? So, but not keeping score, in the long run, karma's real.
Karma's real. Yeah, no, absolutely. It is so true. And again, it's in life with the personally with the most intimate relationships and deep friendships, to your business environments, your organizations. I mean, we could have a whole another show on this.
Yeah, and you can't keep score at your work either, or in a relationship. I mean, if you're going to have a bad day at work, you're going to have a good day at work. I don't know.
Yeah, no, it's true. So unfortunately, it is time for us to wrap this up with Darcy. We have had such a great show. Thank you all for being here, for watching, and big thanks to the crew. We'll see you next time. I'm Trish. You're watching The Hunt.